Hi, business owner. I'm Muyiwa Ogunsanwo, a business owner and a business expert. All right, I want to share with you an interesting topic today. All right, we all know that customer is king, so that's why we're talking about customer service today. And in customer service, well, okay, let me start with this story. I remember a time that when I started my cinema business in Southwest Nigeria. I was showing the content then, and my customers were leaving one by one after just few minutes into the session. And I started engaging some of them, and I discovered that they said the storyline was not good, the cast wasn't good, the production wasn't good. Well, I apologized to them, and I had to give them incentives, which made some of them still return back, to patronize us after that time. So it's very important about customer service. Now, customer service is not just about you selling the product or a service. All right, it's about you managing, all right, meeting and exceeding customers' expectation. Because when your brand is voicing out to the customers, trying to attract customers, you're doing your marketing, you are doing what you are sending out the expectation that people should expect when they patronize you. Oh, this is what we do, this is what we do. So that expectations in your heart. All right. So when they come around and patronize you and they discover that you aren't meeting up to that, you lower their expectations from you. Now it's very very important that as business owner we know how to manage, meet and exceed our customer expectation. I want to put this to you very carefully, all right, that as a business owner, be a value person. Always ensure you are churning out value to your customers regularly, all right. Let them have that satisfaction from patronizing you. Let them derive that joy. Oh, I want to go and patronize this person again or this brand again, and that is how we can meet and exceed our customers' expectation. All right, so be a value person. So if your good or your product or your service is good, that is a thumbs up for you. Okay, and put a little customer service to it. Because people are emotional. Even if your product is good and best and whatever, if you don't appeal to that emotion of them, all right, they might not want to come back or refer people to you. All right, so there are three types of customers. All right, there's internal customer, there are external customers, and there are corporate customers. So I'm going to share intensively on this coming session. These three types of customers, who are they, and I also going to mention how can you meet and exceed your customer expectation, how can you manage the expectation. That will be talked in the next session. Don't just be about you want to make money from your customers. Ensure you get feedback. I said this in doing sales and marketing, that the end of every sales, all right, is not just making money, it's feedback, so that you can invent and you can improve on your goods or your services, which will make you ahead of your game. Now, the way truth is this: if you are not constantly improving, you will soon be out of business. And if you are not constantly, engaging your customers and, of course, not bugging them with bulk messages and, all the time, and they want to block you and everything. No, not that. But I remember a bank, where commercial banks do that a lot, where they will fly some of their members to out of the country to meet maybe one of their customers, their big customers. They're having functions, marriage ceremony, birthdays, hangouts, and all that. They want to just represent the bank there so that they can always be before their customers. So you should be always before your customers all the time. You should ensure that they are seeing you all the time, and of course not to the extent that you choke them. So get involved personally with some of them, especially your major or your main customers. You might not be able to know your customers, if they're now in twos of tens of millions and all that. So your major customers, get to know them, interact with them, get feedbacks from them. Very, very important. So I want to put this little survey. Please, I'd like you to respond to this in the comment section. What do you remember most, when patronizing or visiting a company? Is it the product or service? Is it the customer service? All right. Is it the environment or ambience? And is it the affordability? Let me say that again. A, product or service. B, customer service. C, the ambience or environment. D, the affordability. So please Put your comments in the section below. Please, I would like you to respond to that. All right, please like, share, and subscribe, as we delve deeper into customer service in the coming session. Thank you for joining.